Hello everybody, Stuffy here again. Some more Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy. Today starting with the second game, Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back. Which is the frozen path here in the middle. And I think this is my probably favorite Crash game, at least in the platformer series. Like, they added the sliding, crouching, slide jumping, which makes the game a little bit more interesting than just having a jump and basic spinning. You can do some neat tricks with those. And I think just the level variety with teams and whatnot is a bit more interesting in this one. And also I think this might have been my first Crash game I played, not quite sure, because it was around the same time I first played Crash 1 as well. At least this was the first one I actually finished.
Crystals, of course. No.
And there's the theme for this game, collecting crystals.
But Dr. Cortex, to reach full power, we need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any Earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! 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 My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
And I think this is the first time we actually saw Coco Bandicoot, Crash's sister. The original Crash 2. Pretty sure she didn't appear in the Crash 1 at all. And there's the sliding. You need to go under or anything like that. Then you can do slide jump, which is a little bit further away than normal one. And then if you also spin when doing the slide jump, you can do even higher jumps. I think slide spinning is also one tactic the speedrunners tend to use, as it's slightly faster than running and you don't really lose the momentum you do when you just do slide like that. Yeah, basically it's pretty much the same start as Crash 1. Start from the jungle, going through, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the way, you get teleported here. Instead of going all the way to the end of the level. A little bit more story stuff in this game compared to the first game.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal. The crystals look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
Yeah, your enemy just suddenly teleports you out of the level and tells you to collect crystals, or for some reason he's not gonna tell you too much about it. But since Crash is kinda not the smartest person in the world, I guess he just goes with it. And here in this level you actually get an extra gem by just not breaking any boxes, but it's already started. Just gonna do it normal way. In this game, the bonus levels, you don't need to collect any tokens for those. They are just there in the get-go. And then there's some extra bonus levels like these, like doesn't seem to do anything at the moment, but as soon as you do jump and then you can do belly smash actually as well. When you jump and do the crouch movement at the same time, or when you're up there. Like that. You can also use that to break some of the harder boxes. Not sure if they appear in this level yet. There's some birds here as well. And here with the spin slide, you can actually just... I don't think you can actually... Okay, never mind, you can actually just... Oh! That was my mistake. I was wondering if you can actually do the jump without slide. Because I don't know if that's actually a proper tech that was originally meant to be like that, but... You can just do all sorts of nice jumps with that. And here's actually one of them, like... If you just want to go there, as you can see, this normal slide jump, it doesn't quite make it, but slide spin jump, here we go. Little backup way of getting all the boxes here. I wasn't actually aware of this slide tech when I was a kid, so if I missed the timing for these, it was just GG for me to get those boxes, but found out about it later. I think when I was watching some speedrun, possibly years ago. You can also use that slide spin jump in a few other areas as well to save some time. Wonder if there was any places like it in this first level. There might be, at least somewhere in the first area. Before first boss. So I go back and grab that extra health. And I'll probably do about the same thing as with the first Crash playthrough I did. Like split the episodes for each area, basically. So instead of islands in this game, you got the 5 levels and then there's the boss fight. So that's a pretty good split point for videos. Okay, so here's one of these bits where you need to get rid of moles. And then just use this mushroom to get out. But if you just want to skip it, you can do the slide jump like that. I almost spin the turtle with the spikes. You need to jump on top of those. Also do this. If you time the jump perfectly. Press the first crystal. It's a little bit short one. Here we go. Also in this game, okay, apparently I missed the box somewhere. Okay. Sure, probably one of those. Actually, I'm not even sure which I missed. Maybe if there was a box I need to jump to get it. It's a little bit higher. Or I just ran by something. Oh well. We move on. I'm not gonna go back and collect every single gem.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash? Crash! Crash! Are you there, Crash? Are you there, Crash?
Coco as well, trying to contact Crash. See what happened. Since Crash was supposed to grab that extra battery for her, and then just never came back. And somehow Cortex is supposedly trying to save the world, but I guess we can all know that he's not really to be trusted. And I think in Crash 1 there was no nitro boxes yet, but these boxes which will just instantly explode when you touch them. And usually at the end of the level there's also an exclamation metallic box that will destroy all the nitro boxes you didn't blow up during the level. But we'll still get the completion for destroying those. And also in this level you get these ice pots. Can be a little bit annoying, but nothing too impossible. I believe, was it this or the second ice level like this, which is probably the hardest to get the all boxes. Mostly because there's an extra area where you need to go back and forth while you're always in the icing. It's a whole bunch of nitro boxes. Okay, it's I think this level all the way up there. There's the red gem. Let's actually do the secret level first. And usually, at least in this game, when you're dropping down quite a bit, Rush will do that automatic slam to his belly, but you can prevent it if you just do a spin as you land. And I just fucked up my extra life, but it doesn't matter. Just here for the boxes. Even though I'm not really doing a completion run. And there's the Aku mask. I think there's the nitro box. Destroys all those green boxes in the level. Almost missed the crystal there. Here we need to come back a little bit later because there's the exclamation box somewhere. Or did I actually miss it? Hold up. There's the hole. There we go, there's the exclamation box. And apparently I did get the normal gem from this level. It's just the red one, you need to go to the secret path. I think it's the next ice level in the next area, which is the actual difficult one to get completion and every single box. Now we have some animations when you get the gems and crystals. Little completion dance from the crystal, and Crash just pulls those things out of his boxes or out of his ass.
So, you are helping Cortex gather crystals, yet you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
And there's Embryo, who's not too fond of Cortex, but doesn't really like Crash either. But there's the secret ending if you collect every single gem. You get the laser beam that will destroy Cortex's ship. Here's another river level where you can quite nicely utilize the slide jumps. Get a little bit further. And the first vehicle level of the game. Actually, timer there to complete the level. And you get the extra gem. Now, since I'm doing the secret here, just gonna pass on that extra one. So I think I cannot even get the normal gem here because there's the blue gem entrance which we just passed. So I think I might collect some extra boxes there. So actually the timed one would have been the only one I could get on the first playthrough. Yeah, as you can see I'm missing quite many of those. So if this was a completion run, I should have just gone for the timed run. And jumping on that water slider thing, waterboard.
Three crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
Also in the first original Crash 2 game, this would have been a save point for you. So walk over to this wall and you get the save prompt, but in the remakes you can just press the Alt2 and go saving. Let's go, Hang 8. This one of these, I think, temple areas, temple levels. Actually, never mind, this is actually a bit I just did. Stupid me. Let's go back. We have next one is the pits. There we go. Up next jungle level. Getting lots of these triple masks. Making some things a little bit easier and just run by without a worry in the world. Just strolling around. There's the next one. And I believe we go left first. I think there's some backtracking you can do here to get all the gems. Get rid of all the enemies here. Yeah, that one doesn't really matter too much. I believe this exclamation box actually opens some boxes on the other road. And there's the crystal. Basically the left side is the mandatory one. And if you want the completion you go from to the other side. And I think probably say actually how many boxes in the other side? You go here maybe. So I don't think there's actually that many here. think it should be just these 4, but... Okay, never mind, it's a little bit more than that. Be careful with the enemies coming my way. There's one of those. Oh, did not mean to do that. I think that's actually all of them. And okay, there's a checkpoint. Oh, losing all my masks. Oh, I think it's all the boxes, not the one. Okay, never mind. As soon as I open my mouth, then there's more. Okay, now we're done. I can just keep moving. The rest of the boxes should be after the 2 roads join again here. Dum 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 dum. Even though probably there's a little bit more areas in the game, but overall the length should be more or less the same as in the first Crash game. So maybe around 2-3 hours, somewhere between that. And here we need to go down here first. That was kind of dangerous one, went a little bit too far. Let's open that one. There's 2 extra lives from there and the yeah, some of these striped ones here, they are not quite the normal 5 hitboxes, so I need to be a little bit more careful. And 2 more boxes for the gem. And these 2 should be doing it. There we go. And here's the exit. One more to go, and that is the boulder dash or something. We need to go and run away from the... Oh, Crash Dash is the level name. Boulder Crash I think was in the first game. But there's a level where you need to escape from big boulder. And this one, again, since this is the first running level, it's a little bit easier as well. I don't think there was too many boxes, actually a little bit more than in the first one. 44. I need to actually kind of pay attention. Not miss everything. Also there's the mines in this game, which will kind of slow you down and can be kind of dangerous if nearby one of these holes. As if you hit them, it will just fly up in the air. Oh, did not mean to do that. It's kind of bad habit of pressing the jump and then the slide button instead of the other way around. Okay, so there's example of what happens. Right. Get some distance again. There's some electric fences. So not quite as easy as in the first game, but still has this all in all just a kids game. Nothing too hard either. There's the gem and secret level. Take a nice. We got the extra life there. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 17 boxes from here. And a couple extra lives. Oh, actually, other way. Almost ran to the bit there. And here's the slider pads. They are pretty nice, but can be a little bit dangerous if you don't pay attention to the holes. I would rather just do normal running here. Have a little bit more control in the character. And that's all the boxes. There's a gem. And next up is the first boss of the game, which is once again Ripperoo. In the first game it was the second boss, but more or less similar boss. Though in all honesty it's much easier in this game. Did I miss a gem somewhere? No? Ah, there we go, actually. So in the original Crash, you actually go in here in the middle and then you go up. But in this one you actually get the Ripperoo level like that in the wall. I was wondering why the middle part was not working. And here Ripper is kinda mad scientist look with him. And this boss, we just need to avoid the explosions. And then go and wait actually for this one. Nitro version. After these explode he will get stunned and then we go for a spin, I believe. Or actually, does he take the damage from it? Okay. Need to actually do the spin. We just need to wait for here a little bit and then move to the other side. I think this side should be safe. And once more. Just wait here for a moment, then head out. Ouch. Damn it. I was actually... didn't even know about that he will actually just not kill you when you touch him. Just the explosion that kills you here. So here's the first safe spot. There's some mad stuff written in the lore as well here. Some Einstein stuff. Okay, so here he goes right first. And there we go. That's the first area done. There should be probably a little meetup with the Cortex before we head to the next one. The ice levels from the jungles. Oh, I guess we need to go to the upstairs first. Or maybe not. Okay, so we are done with the first area and guess we're gonna continue next time. Been 30 minutes already, so if we do this one it would be 1 hour. Okay, actually there's the cutscene. Or sort of cutscene.
I see that Ripperoo failed to prove much of a challenge yet again. But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered, 20 to be exact. The planets will align shortly, all 13 of them, and this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash. I can't keep the data path open much longer. Crash, you need to...
Alright, so next time we're gonna do this Ace area. But until then, peace out.